This is a first impression video of the recently aired Chinese web drama 成化14年, The Sleuth of Ming Dynasty. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where a junkie on good storytelling shares her thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. Before we start to talk about the drama, I want to remind my viewers that the ExpressVPN deal is still ongoing on my channel. If you need to access public Wi-Fi network frequently and want to keep your own data safe, I would highly recommend you use a VPN service to protect your privacy. Also, it is a really good tool for you to access extra content when you use sites that have regional content restrictions. Right now, if you purchase an annual plan from expressvpn.com/avenuex, you can get 3 months for free. Now, let's talk about this drama. 成化14年, The Sleuth of Ming Dynasty has been quite highly anticipated since the first day when it was announced. It is based on a BL novel with the same title. I apologize for the change of lighting that you're gonna see in this video because I can't control the sound, and today is a very weirdly cloudy and super sunny day with a lot of snow reflecting the light. I can't control that, so you're gonna see me lighting up, going dark all the time. Here, a brief explanation of the title. 成化 is the title of the era that this drama is set in. In Chinese traditional imperial societies, when a new emperor ascends the throne, he would decide a new 年号, year title, which is likely to run through his entire reign, although occasionally they will have multiple year titles within one emperor's reign. 成化 is the year title of the Ming Xianzong emperor, and 14年, the 14th year, literally means the 14th year into this emperor's reign. So this novel and this drama is set in a very specific time. Ming Xianzong is the son of the emperor that you see Zhang Yixing plays in the drama Ming Dynasty. So that gives you a reference point in terms of who this emperor is and what the era that he lives in is. The original novel, 成化14年, is about 1 million Chinese characters in length. So when it gets made into a 48-episode drama, it is a pretty reasonable length. This drama is a detective drama that's set in Ming Dynasty, where it features 2 main characters. Tang Fan, a young official who is very talented, extremely clever in solving cases, and Sui Zhou, a very strong, good at fighting, embroidered uniform guard. This is a very particular type of state imperial secret police that's super powerful during Ming Dynasty. There have been a lot of screen portrayal of this profession, such as Ren Jialun's role in Under the Power or Zhang Zhen's role in the series of film Brotherhood of Blades. The original novel is case-based, in which the 2 leads go through multiple cases while their main relationship develops. So this drama, in the most basic sense, needs to be a detective drama. This drama has aired 12 episodes and I have seen them, so this impression is based on those episodes. Using my recently developed drama scale, I would put this drama at landmine/goldmine, so right in the middle of my rating system. Let's first talk about the things I think that are well done in this drama. The first thing is production quality. This drama is pretty solidly produced. When you look at the prop, costume, camera work, everything looks pretty nice. It uses a cinematic frame ratio, which is quite squeezy and very narrow, which also caused a problem because they put subtitle, Chinese subtitle, within the picture, not on the letterbox, such as Winter Begonia did. So this drama is very editor unfriendly. I have a feeling that they just don't want the people to produce fan work for this drama. That's why they make it look so not editable. But in terms of its picture quality, it's pretty well done. It has a very consistent color palette, very consistent visual language. You can tell that they did invest quite a lot of money into the hardware side of this drama. Although the costume has heavy invented elements into it, it is very loosely based on the impression of Ming Dynasty's officials' attire, the style, but definitely don't take it seriously in terms of being accurate to history in any way. I mean, the gradient color change uniform, which is in color white, never existed in China's history, never ever, but it looks pretty nice on screen. When I said this is the first good thing, it kind of also means it's the only good thing. I really tried hard to think of what else is super impressive about this drama, and I can't really honestly say I can find another point. So the rest of the video is gonna focus on a couple of problems I find with this drama, and warning, it's a personal opinion. So I am not an original book fan. I know about this book, never really got into it and read it. So I can't really say how authentic it has been to the original work. I do hear a lot of people say they added a lot of stuff, taken a lot of stuff, changed a lot of stuff, so it's not heavily sticking with the original work. But that's not a problem for me because I don't know the original work anyway. I'm just judging it as the drama stand alone. The first problem I have this drama, which is I think very important to this drama, is it is essentially a detective story. It has many cases that you need to go through, and it's not doing it very well. Cases are dragged out extensively across 4, 5, 6 episodes of a case. By the end, when the case is kind of solved, I already forgot like what happened in the beginning and how it got there, because there's so much other stuff mixed into the process of solving a case that I can't keep my focus on that plot. It gives you the feeling that the scriptwriter is not quite sure about whether I should focus on the central relationship development, or should I just focus on the plot, the detective, the cleverness, the excitement of solving cases. It's like the script doesn't quite know where is the focus. And you constantly get interrupted by secondary lines getting into it that kind of doesn't affect the eventual result of the case. They also like to add plots that are very unnecessary, and it's kind of there to 煽情, to elicit emotional heightened moments, but doesn't quite work. For example, like slight spoiler here, in episode 3, when they're in the process of solving a case, they come across this couple that is trying to elope and blah blah blah, and the guy dies. They made this unnecessary scene of the girl dragging the guy's body out of the room so that they can end up in pouring rain and then die together. Why? What is the point of any person who is in that situation? Your lover just died and the only thing you can think of is hold the body out of the room that you can't really carry because he's like, what, twice as heavy as you? So that you can get into the ring and die there. The stuff that happens seems to be written for the sake of, oh, the ring is falling, the blood is like everywhere, and you know, it looks sad. And with a little bit help of swelling music, supposedly you should feel something for the rose, which you can't really because you don't even know them that well at all. It feels it is so forced on you. Then you have a lot of those plot of our male lead character kind of trying to develop a future BG line with the red-robed girl. So unnecessary, because that whole you broke my chopstick and I want to get back at you back and forth happened so many times that just doesn't push the character, doesn't push the plot forward at all. Even like 2 times speed watching those parts is a waste of my life. So the writing of the script is like a broken necklace that has the beads everywhere, and you don't see where the line is, you don't see the form of this script. It kind of just happens all over the places. The second thing I'm not impressed by this drama is the main lead couple's acting, because this story, original story, also adapted story, as you can see, is about the main 2 leads relationship. So far, within the first 12 episodes, personally, honestly, I feel nothing in terms of the chemistry of the lead couple. Now, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen later, because I remember when I was watching The Untamed, I didn't really feel anything until about episode 13 when the cave scene happened. So I'll still give it time. It's still possible to get better later, but so far, not quite seeing that happening. The third thing that really hindered me getting into this drama is the dubbing of this drama. It seems to be something that just comes up in every review I do these days. This drama's 2 main leads, Guan Hong and Fu Mengbo, are both from Taiwan, and they naturally speak with a Taiwan accent. This becomes a problem when you are doing a drama that's set in Ming Dynasty, China, where everyone around them in the drama world speaks very standard mainland Mandarin. So there is a huge difference between that. And to lessen, I guess, that impact, they decided to dub Guan Hong's role, Tang Fan, with a Mandarin-speaking voice dubber. who did an okay job, I think, fitting that face. But then for some reason, they didn't dub the other actor, Fu Mengbo. So whether he ADR'd or whether there's some on-set recording, I'm not sure, but that voice from that character is his own. So that becomes very weird because in the story setting, they live in Beijing, in Ming Dynasty at the same time. So supposedly they should be speaking in very similar accent. But in the drama, it's clearly not. If you are an international audience, you will be spared of that pain of being able to tell the huge difference. But unfortunately, I can't turn it off in my head. It's just too obvious. It makes Fu Mengbo's role totally out of place in every scene he's pretty much in because everyone else is speaking a different accent. To make it worse, in the plot itself, there's reference to the role's accent in the plots moving forward when other roles mention, oh, you must be coming from the capital because you speak that accent. But the funny thing is, the two of them speak different accent. So it doesn't make sense in the plot itself that it works this way. Since they've already dubbed one actor, I don't understand why they don't just dub the other. At least make everybody sound like they come from the same place and same time. And every time Fu Mengbo speaks, I am constantly being pulled out of the story. I can't manage to stay in it. And in a few scenes, I literally broke out laughing because the moment the actor spoke the line, it was so out of place. It totally destroyed the dramatic illusion in my head. So those are the three main things I have that makes me give it that scale. But there's one person that I'm actually very happy to get to know through this drama, which is the young actor Liu Yaoyuan, who played kind of a third male lead, also a very important central role, Wang Zhi. This young man did a really good job playing this role. Wang Zhi historically is a very interesting person. He is a very powerful eunuch for a period of time during that era. And his actual age is never recorded in history, so you don't quite know exactly how old he is, but you know that he's pretty young at the time that this story is set. So they picked this young actor to play this quite important historical figure who is very colorful and very dramatic in actual history. And I'm pleasantly surprised by this young actor's portrayal of this very complicated eunuch. I think right now I'm literally watching this drama mostly for his role, not for the main lead couple. And because I didn't read the novel, I was unaware of his existence when I got into this drama. I thought it's just the main lead couple, but now I'm watching it for Wang Zhi. This young actor is pretty impressive and there's hardly any information about him online. I do hope this drama can help him get more exposure and opens up the possibilities of him playing more interesting roles in the future. I also quite like the young girl, the actress who has 4 characters in her name, which is very unusual in China, who plays Dong'er. She has been around for a long time. She played literally every female lead character's younger self in recent years Chinese drama land. She was the younger Chu Qiao, she was the younger Ling Xi, she was the younger female lead in Ting Xuelou. She kind of takes it all. And she's pretty good at acting. I see a very promising star in the making. But her role in the book is actually not super intelligent and clever, who is actually a fighter, who's very good at fighting, who can face off with Sui Zhou for a while before she would lose. The drama has totally changed her character setup into the brain sidekick instead of the fight sidekick. I thought it's just an interesting piece of information to relate if you are not aware of it. So at the end of this video, I would say this is not the most impressive detective or BL drama that I've seen. I'm still not really into the central relationship yet, but never say never. I enjoy the performance of the third male lead, and I probably will still check out this drama as it develops and see if it gets better. It is by no means a bad production, it just hasn't caught my attention and hasn't captured my heart yet. So I've offered my opinion of this drama. Welcome to check it out yourself and decide what you think about it. Before I say my closing line, still hope everyone, wherever you are, is staying safe, staying healthy and positive. We will see through this. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long, stay healthy, and happy drama watching.